morning, guys. It is Thursday, August 29th. Okay, so today we have numbers of 29 and 31. 29 is like unconditional love that creates a balance or an unconditionally loving relationship. Okay, it can also be about ending a relationship or a particular goal or ending a particular intimacy. Okay, and the number 31, how I see that, it equals 4. So it's about power, control, grounding, stability, and let's see, how would I read that? Information expression, expressing information. Yeah, so there's like a self-expression of knowledge in regards to a particular goal. And 29 does equal 11. Okay, so that's a manifestation of something. So 11 and 4. Okay, there's a goal that's manifesting, or there's a portal that is being a portal opening in order to create stability. We have additional transit, and I'm wondering how I should read these to you. Okay, 6, 6, 1, 1, 15, 15, and 13. Okay, and where that comes from is Sun in Virgo trining Uranus retrograde in Taurus, both at 6 degrees. So that is about service. Okay, Virgo is the 6th house. So the 6th house being at 6 degrees, it's service and service. Okay, serving and deserving, or deserving. Okay, taking away a service. Whatever it is that needs to be balanced out. The sun is energy, focus. It's also career. So this could be attention to details. Working with your Uranus retrograde in Taurus would be in inner discomfort or shock, inner shock. So there's a lot of attention to the things that are making you uncomfortable. It's almost like nitpicking, but since this is a trine, it doesn't feel like a negative thing. It's just like you're recognizing all the things that have made you uncomfortable. Okay, so some of you guys could have disregarded that. Some of you guys could have just kept going, or it's just screaming at you that look again, look. Okay, then we have Moon conjuncting Mercury in Virgo, so that's high intelligence. Moon is your comfort zone, emotions, and your, what was I going to say? Moods, okay? And conjunct Mercury, which it's pretty close to Mercury, so it's high intelligence, sensitivity, and imagination. So it's like you're picking something apart, recognizing and seeing some kind of pattern, because with the Virgo energy, it's analysis paralysis, right? Scrutinizing. Okay, Mercury is thinking, communicating, traveling, okay? How you think, how you listen. You might be recognizing how somebody's been treating you. Okay, with the sun glaring attention on it. Okay, and this one, water clarifier. Okay, then we have a T-square. This sucker lasts for 3 weeks. It doesn't end until September 21st, and that still doesn't mean that that's the last day for it, because some of these are outer planets. 1 personal planet and 2 outer planets, so it's going to last a little bit longer, maybe about, I'd say about another week or 2. So basically through to the first half, or beginning, probably like the first week of October or so, around there, this issue might wane or disappear. But T-square exits through Jupiter and Sagittarius. Now Jupiter, even though it's a beneficent, it has a tendency to grow or expand something. Okay, and seeing that it's squaring Black Moon Lilith, that is the shadow. Okay, can you trust this person to be behind you? So there is a growing mistrust here. And then Venus in Virgo, that is about having many lovers or many projects. Your hands are tied, you're overworked, you've got a lot on your plate, and you're going. Okay, trying to get it all done. So Jupiter, the fact that it exits through that, you may be feeling that you can't get it all done, or there's just too much to do, or that somebody is asking too much of you, or that you might be giving out too much energy, giving too much of yourself, serving too much, serving others too much, doing too much for others. Okay, so they say that, because I'm not an astrologer, that the answer how to address this is the opposite sign of where it exits. So that would be in Gemini. So that would be looking at repeating patterns of how you've been drained by giving too much of yourself. Okay, and the sun doesn't help that. It makes the discomfort grow. So there's like, it almost feels like a growing rage. Personally, I know this. So let's see what the cards have to say. Change. Change, please. That's too much. Stop it. Okay, no, I can't do that. That is way too much. Come on, Spirit. Don't be messing with me. And the thing with Virgo energy is it can be really, really nervous. It can have you spinning. Okay. Oh, I didn't go over the numbers. Moon conjunct Mercury in Virgo at 1 degree. 1 is the number of expression, individuality, new beginnings. Okay, so it's almost like you're beginning to see the light. And then the T square, Jupiter in Sagittarius, 15 degrees. Okay, so alchemy. Alchemy, changes in the self, changes in your expression. Venus in Virgo is also at 15 degrees. So there's an awareness that you have to change how much you're giving out. Okay, Black Moon Lilith in Pisces is at 13 degrees. So it's like, Black Moon Lilith is the shadow, and in Pisces, it's about, can you trust your partner? Can you trust enough to be vulnerable to your partner? Okay, and 13 degrees, that's magic. Knowledge, expression. Okay, so it appears that there's way too much things on your plate. And you're either going to let your fear grow, or you're going to have to speak up about it. I don't see any of that happening today, so it's more like a brooding in the mind. And tomorrow is the new moon in Virgo. Okay, so you could be really, really high strung, really, really anxious, and just nervous, just because things suck. Clarify 19. Coffin. Clarify 32. Clarify courthouse. So there's a lot of analyzing, a lot of mind work going on right now, but with Virgo, it's also physical too. Like, you could tend to overwork, and you could be feeling kind of beat up. I mean, you're tired, but you got to keep going. You got aches and pains everywhere. You might be a nervous wreck. You could encounter headaches or stomach aches. I still feel like I need to clarify that. Okay, can we clarify courthouse, please? Okay, and this, there's Virgo energy right there. Okay, so clarify the hermit, please. Okay. This way, this way. So let us begin. So first off, the first three cards that came out together are change, coffin, and despair. Okay, when there's the change card is number 9, so that's usually about an ending. And this particular card means it's time to go. Okay, so we go from 9 to 1-9 to despair. So it's time to go. Something has definitely ended here, or there was the death of something. It could be it could be the death of unconditional love, where your view of somebody has changed. They've revealed themselves in some way, and it could have hit you pretty hard because we got despair here. Despair is okay. They're calling my attention. 1111. They're calling my attention to the not hiring sign in the window. Okay, you can't. My camera sucks. I always try to show you guys, but this could definitely be at work. Some of you guys could have been fired. Some of you guys could have decided to leave on your own, to seek out fortune on your own. Okay, let me look at these individually. It's time to go now. Get your bags ready. The street lights are on. The sun has set on this particular avenue that you were on. Now that the sun has set, it's almost like dark shadows are creeping in. Okay, it's definitely in regards to your work relationship, just because they... Oh, well, it could be love relationship too. If you're treated like a slave, this could be pertinent to the love relationship too. Not hiring. Okay, not being able to find another avenue, not being happy with what you're assigned to or the job that you're at, and afraid to go elsewhere because there's no other opportunity right now. So you're kind of hanging in there, or you're down in the dumps because it's time to go. Something's completely ended. It could be you could have been depressed for a while at this place and you just can't take it anymore. The thing is, if you're doing something that is not in total alignment with your soul purpose, if it doesn't feel good, it is time to go, no matter what. Okay? And if you're living in your integrity, it won't be a malintended move, okay? Only move with the purest of intentions, okay? Integrity and compassion. You also have number 10. 10 of this behind you, protecting you. This may be your call to get up and move. A lot of you guys probably haven't realized that where you're at now, even though it hasn't been perfect, and you're totally realizing that, even though you haven't been perfect, that you're going to have to admit to yourself that this is a stepping stone and not look at it as the end of the world. Yeah, there aren't a lot of jobs out there, but some of you guys are being pushed into creating your own business as a way of doing what you love in order to make yourself happy. And you know, a lot of us have created our own businesses and we're not making a lot of money, but we're finding that we're protected anytime we've needed something. Okay, family, friends, you'll find that abundance comes in right when you need it, almost in the nick of time. Like, oh, close call. Okay, I was getting close call this morning. We're driving out and this pigeon, like, the pigeon flies and just misses the front of the truck as we're moving forward. Freaked me out, and I'm like, whoo, that was a close call. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to remember that, because Spirit likes to give me little they like to give me signs while I'm out and about, like today's gonna be a close call for some reason. Okay, so some of you guys may have to keep the faith that something has ended and not drop into despair, because with all this Virgo energy, it could be analysis paralysis, and you could spin, going round and round in your head, trying to put the puzzle pieces together, but none of them really connecting, and it consumes a lot of energy. It could cause you a headache. It's almost like a breakdown. Okay, so there's a situation that you need to depart from, because let's face it, it's over. Okay, it's done nothing but cause you misery. You've been feeling bad for a long time. So with this court card here, when I see this court card, excuse me, it can be about, you know, any tall building, like the state capitol, government building, library, church, something to that effect. But every once in a while, okay, now I know you can see it in here. You see how that judge there is holding paperwork? So this would be like documents, filing. And every time I see this, especially during this season, it's resign. Okay, so either re-signing something, like re-signing a contract to trap yourself into what you hate, back into what you hate, or you can resign and leave. Okay, so this is like documents filed, documents signed, documents picked up. Are you going to continue here? Some of you guys, your contract may be up. Okay, like some of you guys that are in the military, your contract may be up. So you're trying to figure out if it was your best route. Your employment contract, your housing contract, and you're left thinking, oh my God, what do? I didn't realize I had to make this choice now. I have too many things that I have to think of, and you may be afraid that you'll be trapped. Guys, if you're already feeling bad, don't do it again. Okay, so if somebody's asking you for another year, the answer is no. The answer is no, because you just can't. You've been miserable this whole time with the first year. What, are you going to lock yourself into a second year of misery? You got to see the reality of things, guys. Six of Wands, Two of Swords, Mentor of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and Mentor of Wands. So there's two lessons in here, in this ending, or this realization that you need to go. And it's probably making you... look, he's covering his eyes, okay? Then we have the bad health over here. So literally, this place, this situation, this person, this job, this home is making you sick to your stomach. Okay, this is probably the headache, and then the stomach issues. Okay, both of these, bad health and despair, can be that somebody's getting physically sick. In this time of Virgo, you could possibly collapse due to exhaustion, or it's almost like something pops in your brain. Aneurysm. You could literally have an aneurysm, or your blood pressure could spike. Keeping you down, down, down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. No, no, don't bring me down. Okay, 311, their song, Don't Bring Me Down. Basically, the situation that you're in brings you down, so don't sign up for more of it. Okay, Six of Wands, the victory walk, praise, acknowledgement, honor, being paraded. It's like the victory parade. Okay, so a manifestation of goals. So that, along with Two of Swords, you're gonna have to make a decision here. What goals suit you? Because we already know this one doesn't, because it makes you sick. It makes you physically sick, mentally sick, physically sick. So when something, you know, it's okay to spin and be upset about something, but when it crosses over into a physical symptom, then you've got to get out. You either need to get some help, or it will cross over into this physical expression of stress, major stress. Okay, so a lot of you guys are recognizing that the situation that you're in could eventually kill you. Mentor of Swords. I'm going to read you the mentors here, because we got two Mentors of Wands. Basically, you know, Five of Discs. You got a lot of anxiety, and I don't really see any fear being expressed here. You're kind of keeping it all in, which is only adding to the anxiety. And you've got to just get away, run away. Some of you guys are hoping that, wishing that, you know, please aliens, take me now. Calgon, take me away. You just want to get the hell out of here. It's almost like you can't stand it anymore. Like you can't stand being in your skin, but it's not necessarily you being in your skin, although some will feel like that. You're tired of being in the situation that you're in. You're really trying hard to hold strong, knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. But guys, this part of your lesson is recognizing when it's done and over, okay? And then you also have to recognize that this, limitations and strengths, that's what that is. Okay, it's calling out to me. They said, Mentor of Swords, limitations and strengths. Let's see. Mentor of Swords, a spiritual person who uses intellect in service to divine and not to attack unity. Okay, it's also lessons of strengths and limitations. And it could also be physical violence, often involved from a rushed conclusion. Okay, like ending a relationship to a killing. I'm not seeing a killing here, but maybe I will take a look at that after. I'm trying to stay positive, guys. Help me out here. Okay, and then Mentor of Wands. Mentor of Wands, someone spiritual, sharing through teaching, love and expresses fire, intense transformative lessons, all-consuming, leaving behind purity and temperance. If you resist, it leads to burnout, which is, oh gosh, burnout. What I was saying. So somebody here is burned out, burnt to a crisp, crispy. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. Yeah, they're done. It's over. This is somebody with a light complexion, any gender, any age, that is either teaching a lesson or one is being brought to them. So we got two lessons coming in here. Okay, one is that you must not resist. You must not resist. You are being purified. Something is being removed, okay, in favor of something better. Not for something to replace it, but in favor of something better. Okay, because this redundancy, it's over. It's done. It's been played out. And played out by all played out. Some of you guys maybe all cried out also in addition to that. So a lot of you guys, if you've been working on ascension, you guys are going to recognize that this is a lesson and that you have to just stand strong, hold on to your spirituality, keep the faith, know that something better is coming so long as you stay in your integrity and compassion, okay? Two lessons. You know, this is it. This is about all you can take. You've had enough. Okay, so despair. There's some messages attached to despair. So, 3 cards out, and they kind of fell out together. I'm not sure how I should treat this, because usually when they fall out, it's like psychic downloads. But you're deep in a spiral. Okay, unless you pull yourself out of that, it would be hard to listen to your spiritual guidance when your mind and your attention is being diverted to all these thoughts, you know, in light of the Virgo energy, literally, with the sun in Virgo, with that stellium of hard-hitting Virgo. Okay, 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and Death all came out reversed. Now, there's a clump together. What's got you down is you're not happy. You're not satisfied, okay? And the thing is, this particular situation, it's not the first time that it's come up that you're not happy with it. Okay, you really don't feel secure there. There's no, you feel like you don't belong. You don't belong here. Oh. Yeah. You don't want to be here anymore. Okay, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is something coming back from the past. So this may just be a revisitation of your dissatisfaction with somebody in relation to this job. because Six of Cups, I mean, it's a soulmate. So it's somebody you encountered before. Now, you don't necessarily have to love them. You can care for them. This can be your neighbor. This can be your kids. It doesn't have to be your soulmate partner, boyfriend, husband, wife, that kind of deal. It doesn't have to be that. You know, but there's an ending here. There's an ending here because somebody's not happy with a relative or friend at all. And they may have been told something that hit them really hard and made them depressed and kind of broke their heart in terms of, I thought this person was my home, or I thought I would be safe with this person, but I'm not safe with this person, you know, and even though I loved them in the past, I'm always going to love them. Things have definitely changed. So it looks like your view of somebody has changed. Your view of a relative or a friend or a child or somebody that you gave attention to or cared for in the past, your feelings have changed. Queen of Wands, Nine of Hermit, Four of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. Okay, so yesterday when I saw this card, the Queen of Wands, she looked pissed. Even her, that was the first time I seen her looking angry. I mean, look at her. She got beady eyes. She got the laser beam eyes. She will shoot you with those lasers, okay? Even the lion is irritated. And then look, she's holding a ball of fire like she just wants to nail somebody with it. And I have a feeling she's really good with her aim. Okay, and then, you know, she's inflamed. Look at that ring of fire around her, okay? Very, very angry. Very, very passionate. Quite possibly feeling betrayed, which we have here. Okay, but it also looks like there was a second betrayal, or maybe the sun is shedding a lot of light on the betrayals of this person. Queen of Wands is a leader. She's inspirational. She tells her story. She shares her gifts. She shares her tool. She inspires others to do better, and when she's about to blow, it's time to go. Okay, Queen of Wands. Enthusiastic, vibrant, admired because she speaks the truth. She's brutally honest, and she really doesn't care what you think because she's doing her own thing. Okay, Hermit energy, Virgo. So see that look of irritation on the face, Virgo energy, Hermit, trying your best to master yourself, but there's a lot of potent, passionate energy as there's a recognition of the wrongs done, and the wrongs, there's like, you know, there's the right list and the list of wrongs, and the wrongs are melting. There's a growing recognition of how this person was wrong. The puzzle pieces are being put together. Now, you have the power to create harmony, but at this point, it's almost like it's going to be kind of distant, you know? You don't really want to talk a lot. It's like you've gone cold, okay? Left out in the cold, making a decision after, oh, you could have publicly been saying in front of other people, I'm so sick and tired, I can't wait to leave, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. So you could have been bitching to others or openly speaking how you felt, your anger, and telling people what you're going to do, what you've decided to do. Okay, so there's this chill. You want out. You want out. You look at this person different. Your loyalty to them has changed. They called my attention to this card. Oh, look at that. Okay. Ha. Pop in the bubble. So you've surrounded yourself. Whoever this relative is, you allowed them a lot of concessions because you love them. Okay. And they're drawing my eye to this. There's like 3 bubbles at the top, and one of them has like, not a stick figure, but pretty close to a stick figure. So it's almost like you've popped your own bubble. You didn't want to see because you gave them a lot of allowances, and you know, you conceded them quite a bit because you had so much love for them. But you know, 6 and 4 equals 10. this cycle has been completed. You are now, the bubble has popped. The bubble has popped. You either pop the bubble yourself as you're reviewing this, or them talking to you has popped that bubble, and you didn't want to look at it previous. Not necessarily. It could have been because you were in denial and la 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 la, that kind of deal. Some of you guys could have been ignorant and had no idea that this person was a hidden enemy. Okay, they also just, they're bringing my attention to this head in the sand. You feel like you've been trampled and beat enough times already. How many more times must you sacrifice for this person? How many more times do you have to feel like you died inside? So basically, yeah. It looks like I don't know if the horse is kicking the head or if the horse walked by the head and ignored it. It could be that you feel like you're sinking, being trapped up to the neck. You're neck deep. Yeah. You are neck deep invested in this person, and there's, oh look, okay, they're showing me these other bubbles I didn't notice before. You know, it's funny lately, I've been looking at the cards, and they really do bring my attention to certain things in the card. So I try to pay attention to that. And yeah, bursting bubbles, bursting a lot of bubbles, because there's a couple of people here. It started off with you, and I think the reason that they're in different spots, what I would think is they popped your bubble, but really you allowed them to pop your bubble because you never spoke up, you never held anything against them, and now you just can't stand for it anymore. Hermit, puzzle pieces. A lot of you guys want to run away and just be by yourself. You want people to leave you alone and stop bothering you. What was I going to say? You just want to hole up. Wisdom and the egg. New growth. The Hermit. Trying to find the path of righteousness. Four of Pentacles. So one of the things that you could have realized that totally could have destroyed you or your idea of this person would be to find out that they didn't value you at all. Okay, this is Sun in Capricorn. Okay, so there's a lot of attention to how they've used you. Okay, how they've taken from you. King of Pentacles, this is action, dynamic action. Somebody physical. This is an investor of energy, investor of time, investor of money. Somebody well-to-do. Decisive action. The King. So it's like you've realized how many times they've taken from you. Okay, they've made the decision that you're not good enough, or they were probably like, oh, she can't do this, or he can't do this, or they're not good enough, they're not smart enough, they can't give enough. I'm going to take from them and then hold my hand out and tell them I want more. Okay, so there's definite sucky bitch energy here. Somebody constantly decides that you're not worthy. They don't value you. They don't see the true value in you. All they see is what they can get from you and what they can use you for. Okay, courthouse, sign, re-sign. This having to do with some kind of paperwork, having to file something, or maybe defile. Oh God, I don't like that word, defile. With all the Virgo energy, yeah, defiling. So there's definitely something that spoiled your view of them previously, okay? And they could have had some kind of legal action against you. I won't even go into my personal case, but yeah, there was some paperwork that was filed and they betrayed me. Instead of looking after my own interest or helping me before, when I asked for help constantly, repeatedly, Like, we had a situation, police stepped in, and they betrayed me. They lied about me because they wanted something from me. Okay, so 23, confidence. Yeah, false confidence. So there might be a signing or a re-signing of something that's a lie. Okay, Hermit energy again. That time, the first time that they betrayed you, you were able to get a grip, you were able to forgive, you were able to still see the light at the tunnel and master yourself, but you never spoke up, and it literally made you sick. So this whole time, you've been ignoring how you felt about this person that's betrayed you once, betrayed you twice. I don't think we're going to wait for a strike 3, you're out. Just hold in place, guys. Hold in place. Okay? Keep your faith. You're exactly where you need to be. And it may not be for you to learn a lesson. It may be for you to teach them a lesson. Not to take advantage. Not to take you for granted. Not to use you. Okay? Because that's all you are to them, is a resource. Somebody that they can take from. Okay, well, we've got 4 angel cards, and the first, look at that. First angel card up, take back your power. Yup, see, somebody's been sucky bitching and leeching power from you, trying to steal your power, trying to intimidate you, trying to micromanage you. So taking back your power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. But the thing is, you cannot manifest blessing. And oh, wow, did you see that? The wind just blew this over. Manifest blessings in your life. And I think what they're trying to tell me is by working on yourself. They just turned this card over right when I said that. Okay, this is number 34, occupation. This represents doing what you love for a living, not your job, not the one you had to take, not the work that you had to do. This is what you want to do, your divine purpose, the thing that you love, that you put all your energy into. Okay, for some of you guys, if you're a work-at-home mother or work-at-home father, this would be that. Okay, this isn't going to 7-Eleven and working your 8 to 8 hour shift. Okay, this is let's say I did nails. Okay, this is trying to get your own salon together or trying to start your own mobile business. Okay, it has nothing to do with anybody else. It's about how you empower yourself by using your gifts. Okay, so a lot of you, I think I said that earlier, that a lot of you were being encouraged to start your own business in order to get out of this situation. A lot of you have your own business, but the thing is, your energy is being succubitched to this other business or job or person. Sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Okay, didn't I tell you guys that? If it doesn't feel good, get the hell out. Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel. I am helping you spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heaven above, okay? Like I said, looking for the light, guys, okay? Clairvoyance, that's about the knowing, just knowing things. And what you know is that it's time to go. This is over. I feel depressed, sad, and held back, but I'm resigned to whatever this is, because I know that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Previously, I felt sick, but now I'm going to untrap myself, unscrew myself by loving myself and doing what I love, okay? Serving myself by serving others in the way that I want to. Okay, so basically taking what you deserve and I was almost going to say giving back what you don't deserve, but it's basically taking it. You don't give back somebody. You may have to serve them. You may have to serve them some papers. This could be turning in your resignation or some kind of paperwork, maybe making a specified contract or something. I don't know. You could be kicking the idea around. We'll know more in a couple of days, because there's so much negative. There's so much nervous energy. It's really hard to situate yourself. It's hard to force yourself to stay down because your energy is telling you go, 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 and you're like, not yet, I can't, relax. Forcing yourself to relax. Oh, look at that, gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Okay, so that's loving yourself. I'm going to pull one more card from the Hawaiian Healing Intentions deck, just because they have a little bit longer message, and I really love their affirmations. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I've literally been gone for an hour. Had some stuff to handle. But anyway, so the very last card, Ho'olana, buoyant force to lift up. It's number 2, overcoming grief. Okay, didn't we have a 2? Being balanced, body, mind, and soul. Okay, people can see that you're unnerved right now. And I am. My intention is to allow myself to grieve and to hold myself in loving, patient arms as I move through the complicated process related to my loss. Grief is the natural and essential process of allowing all the complicated feelings that occur around loss to surface. By allowing yourself to fully experience your feelings, you can move through the grief and reconnect with the joy of life. Above all else, strive to be loving and gentle with yourself as you journey through this transition. Yeah, guys, a couple of things I was getting with this. The stress factor is major. Now, I was also getting collapse. People are collapsing due to exhaustion. Either they're doing too much or the stress is just too much. And the stress of trying to control yourself, trying to master yourself, trying to hold back the words because you're trying to come from a place of integrity and love. It's coming out in physical ways, okay? And it's definitely related to your work situation. It's definitely related to serving yourself, okay? A relationship in regards to work, what it is you do to work, do for work, what it is you love to do. There's something connected to it that is making you sick to your stomach. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Love you. Take care.